question from one of my AS student. So let's see. This is from nuclear and particle physics. So the first part is describe the structure of an atom of uranium 238 92. As you can see, the answer written is the atom of uranium has a nucleus that contain 146 neutrons and 92 protons surrounded by shells of 92 electrons. So you need to be very much specific. So let's see. So here is the atom that we're going to look for. So first thing to know is how many protons we have, how many neutrons we have, and how many electrons we have. So describing the structure, of course we know that there are 92 protons. So we're going to write down for ourselves. Finding out neutrons, so we will do 238 minus 92. That will give us neutrons, and of course we know that if there are 92 protons, then there would be 92 electrons. So what should we write here? Now you see how to write the answer. Let's say the structure, or you can just say the atom of uranium 92 to 38 contains 92 protons and 146 neutrons. All right, in its nucleus. Now this is important to mention that protons and neutrons are inside the nucleus, and 92 electrons orbiting around the nucleus. Okay, so you get 2 marks, one for mentioning the protons and neutrons inside the nucleus, and other for mentioning the electrons orbiting in the around the nucleus, and that's it. Now let's go to the next part. You get 2 marks for this. So let's see the next one. They say the decay of uranium 238 is shown by the equation. As you can see the equation over here. So what is happening, if you see, let me just rewrite the equation for yourself. So U92 238 and then thorium 23490. So what is happening here, if you see 238 minus 4, now this gives you 234 basically. So 4 nucleons are reduced, and here 92 minus 2, you can see it is 90 over here. So the question is, where does these 4 nucleons go? They go to X, of course. And where does these 2 protons go? They go to X. So X is some particle which has 42 as its proton number and nucleon number. So now let's see, they want us to find out calculate the ratio in coulomb per kilogram. Do not mix this C with centigrade or Celsius or something like that. So it's coulomb per kilogram. Let's see its charge. So how much is the charge over here? You can see charge is known by the protons. So we say charge is 2 into E. E is elementary charge. So how much is the value of E? You know that 2 into 1.6 times 10 to the power minus 19. So I'm just writing the charge over here in coulombs. Now mass. So it is 4. So 4 times mass of nucleon. So we will write 4U. So what is the mass of nucleon? That is 1.66 times 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Okay, now you got both the charge and mass. Now let's go back to the ratio now. So keep charge above and keep mass below because they have done the same way. So what we do here, we will just write the charge, as you can see, and we will write the mass below there. Okay, so we are writing the mass. Just simplify this, you get, what do we get? You get 4 into 10 times 10 to the power 7 coulombs per kilogram, because this will go up, so it will become per kilogram. So this is your answer for this question. Okay, so I hope this question is clear to you. The only thing was this, basically to understand the reaction for alpha decay, but they haven't mentioned alpha decay. You can just simply see that 4 nucleons are reduced and 2 protons are reduced. Okay, let's go to the next part. So over here they say the particle P and Q each contain 3 quarks. Okay, this is important that it contains 3 quarks. Now these 3 quarks are up quark or down quark. Important. Okay, so it may be up, it may be down. Now say P has no overall charge, okay, and Q has overall charge of plus 2e. Now if it has no overall charge, the first thing that comes to your mind is neutron. Now, simply, you know how many quarks are there in neutron 3. What are the quark combination in the neutron? You'd say up, down, down. So simply write up, down, down. You get 1 mark for this. Now, go to plus 2e. They say that particle Q has overall charge of plus 2e. Okay, so just recall, what is the charge on up quark? The charge on up quark is plus 2 by 3e. Now let's just simply do, if I add 3 up quarks first, okay, so that will be 2 by 3e plus 2 by 3e plus 2 by 3e. We get LCM, that will be 3. 2 plus 2 will give you what? 6. So 6 by 2 is what? 6 by 3 is what? 6 by 3 is 2. So we get the answer. So the answer is 2e. So simply in first combination we got it right. Simply that you can write now. So simply write down here up quark, and up quark. That's it. Thank you.